This is Ark Survival Evolved. I'm Diamant. Welcome to episode 1 of our Fresh Start playthrough. Let me have a look around here really quick, because we are not in a safe place. Bunch of dillos over there. Usually, yeah, there he is. Raptors over there. Alright, we can't go that direction. Let's see if we can get to a safe spot before I begin to babble too much. Yeah, he's gonna make his way down the coast as well. These dillos we can actually outrun, but luckily we were— oh, look at that, and we're already getting attacked by insects. All right, let's get to some safety. I don't know if we're actually gonna make it here. These insects should forget about us in just a second, because they didn't do any damage to us. But we're gonna run into more dillos once we get into here. Oh, jeez. I don't know if these, if I can get myself a spear, I can take these insects. It's definitely not safe to be in the woods here. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Alright, let's start looking for the water. I think if I get in the water, these insects will forget about me. But this is one of the worst spots to actually spawn in. Maybe, did we lose them around the rocks? No, we did not. Alright, let's get into the water here. And then pray that we don't— got some jelly over there. Alright, we're gonna avoid them for now. They're gonna make their way over. But the bugs should forget about us. Or so we hope. But we're gonna have to get out of the water because they're gonna make their way over, and we're definitely dead if they get a hold of us. We okay? Let's have a look around. Alright, for the moment, I don't see any bugs. So I think we're alright. Alright, anyway, like I said, welcome to episode 1. We're gonna do the island, obviously. That's where we are right now. Let's grab it. Let's start grabbing resources too, while we've actually got a safe moment. But anyway, we're gonna do the island, obviously. Now, with Ark Survival Ascended coming out in maybe a month or so, allegedly. I think we're about 2 months away at this point. I wanted to get one series of Ark in before that happened. Now, we're gonna stick to the island. However, if things get delayed, which has happened maybe once with a wildcard game, we will start moving on to the other maps. Like, we'll finish up an Ark series and maybe, well, we'll see. We'll decide when that actually happens. If everything's on time, we're gonna move right over to Ascended, and we'll be able to really contrast the difference between the two games. For this episode, I'm going to want to gather resources, get some basic gear. We need clothing, we need a set of spears, and we need to find a place to build. This is not the place to build because it's one of the more dangerous spawn points, unfortunately. What I was hoping to do— let me pull up the map here really quick. Where the arrow is pointing over here on the eastern shore, that's where I was hoping to spawn. Kind of right across the bay from the herbivore island. I think that seems to be a pretty decent little spot to build. So I think we're gonna head over there and build a little hut. But that's what we're gonna do this episode, is make our way in that direction. So far, so good. Let's do a couple of level ups. I tend to do movement speed first. I like to get it to about 120, 121. That lets me outrun most of the dinos in the game, at least most of the basic ones. There's no reason to fight them at this stage. Okay, so I don't need to spend any more points. Basically, we need a campfire, hatchet, spear. We're gonna start getting hungry pretty soon. What do I need for spears? We've got a bunch of dodos around. Alright, let's get our hatchet up and running, grab a whole bunch of flint and some wood. Let's actually clear out our inventory too, so we're not gonna need any of this stuff. I usually go in and try to turn that off in the settings, but I didn't do it this time. We'll do that for next episode. Most of these I don't need for now. If I ever want to actually pick any of those up, I can just— you know, we can just have a dino kill us and then we'll respawn with it. So let's get some thatch. We'll need a bunch of it. Let's get some flint. Well, it doesn't hurt to get a little metal while we're at it too. That's kind of nice. We're not gonna be using that anytime soon, but having a stack of like 20 to 30 metal, right when we hit that part of the leveling curve. It'll actually speed things up quite a bit. Alright, so let's go back to 105. Let's get some spears. Spears. I can only do one. What am I missing? Wood. Let's get a hatchet then first, and that'll help us get a whole ton of wood. Then we'll kill some of these smaller creatures over here, see if we can get some food going. Actually, oh yeah, the dillos aren't gonna kill that thing, so he might actually clear out a lot of the more aggressive stuff. Now, if the raptors come over here, I don't think he's gonna be able to handle those. Anyway, let's quit talking and get some of these resources that we're gonna need. Now, I've got a few mods installed, some quality of life stuff like SS. There's a stacking mod installed, but it doesn't seem to be working, so I'm gonna have to get that fixed. I'm not gonna worry about that this episode. We'll do that next time. Do 8? That's probably too many. But spears tend to break, so I guess you really can't have too many in the early stages of the game. Alright, can we get ourselves a campfire? We can. So yeah, SS is installed. I've got a few saddle mods installed, stacking mod. I've got the upgrade stations mod installed. I don't know if I'll actually use that. That one tends to, unless you really, really alter the settings, it tends to be a little overpowered. So, I don't know, we'll see. After we get a couple episodes in, get some resources and get pretty well established, we'll worry about additional mods. I'm gonna keep it pretty simple though for this playthrough. This skin I actually really like. And then this hatchet skin I really like as well. Alright, so that gave us a couple of levels. We're in pretty good shape, so we're almost to 110% movement speed, which is really, really good. Let's go a little further, because I'm worried about those raptors making their way over here. Also, Therizinosaurs tend to, like, hang out over there as well, so I don't want to be there. Now, if these bugs come back, we actually have spears, and we would actually be able to hold them off. Alright, let's get some food. Sorry, Dodo. Oh, I can hear it. Where is he? There he is. As long as they don't all break. Alright, good. There's always more than one, though. Where is your friend? There is never just one bug. Alright, well anyway, we need meat. We actually may use the hatchet. I think they give, I forget what these things give. I think these tend to be pretty valuable. Yeah, we get some chitin. That's kind of nice, actually, to have some of that early on. I know there's another mosquito over here, though. There was definitely 2 of them chasing us before. Alright, well, whatever. We don't see him now, so for the moment we can chill out. We need our campfire, so let's get the campfire up and running. Let's throw some thatch on there, since that's about all we have right now, and then let's get some meat cooking. That faster thump of the turtles always makes me kind of nervous, because it sounds sort of like something running after us. Oh, there's his friend. Hey, come here. No, don't hover over there, because you're just going to sneak up and attack me from behind. Ugh, it's annoying. Alright, let's do another level up here. Is that a shark? Did I just miss a shark, or is that a dolphin? Nope, that was a shark. Can we reach these guys from the water? I mean, this is probably pretty stupid, because if they get a hold of me, we're dead. Alright, well, I'm not gonna worry about it. Here we go, Dillo. I knew there was some Dillos around here. Let me see if I can get him in a one-shot. Nope, I can miss like a pro. Where are you going? I haven't got a clue where the pathing is taking this guy, but we're gonna take advantage of it. He's running away. They don't usually run away. I wonder why that's the case. Well, I'm not gonna argue. This will be free hide. Assuming he doesn't take me right over to the raptors. He's level 90. Maybe we gotta steer him around. Yeah, you go... There we go. Oh, there's his friend. Oh yeah. Alright, so we dodged that. There's enough pushback that you can easily handle these guys. He's not very high level. Let's use the hatchet so we get a little more hide. I've got the XP gain at 2, like ×2, and I've got the resource gathering ×2. That way we can get through these early levels pretty quickly. Alright, let's throw some more wood on, since we're going to be getting hungry here in just a second. And that'll take care of the first hurdle that we have. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Just in time. I think 3 of them should fill us up. How many spears do I have left? 5. Alright, so 3 of them have broken so far, so that's not too bad. We can't carry very much. Alright, let's do a couple more levels. And that puts us at, what, 112%? So we're doing really good. We're in pretty good shape here. We do need a set of clothing. So we've got 81 hide. We're probably going to need a lot more fiber. And then it wouldn't kill us to... I kind of saved the points. I don't know. You guys might have a different opinion than I do, but I usually don't spend a whole lot of points on engrams until I know that I need something, because you just don't know. You can waste a lot of them and then get into late game and you just start running out. The only way around that is to, you know, start altering settings to give yourself more points, but we haven't really done that. I'm not going to do that in this playthrough. I don't like to do that, period. I like the idea that you have to make some choices. Okay, so we're level 10 already. Alright, let's go ahead and do another kill. This will give us some more XP. What level do we get the raft? That's gonna be level 16. Alright, so our goal is to get to 16 and get a raft. So let's just collect resources, kill some stuff, and get a few more levels. Alright, come on, spit. There we go. Now we could, I want a raft because, let's see, anything else around? No. That's a really cool color, actually. I kind of want to get a raft, because I don't want to... We need to get to the other side. We need to get right where the spear is pointing, right over there. That's like a really, really nice spot to build a base early game. The problem is, we can't swim through here. We're going to get attacked by something, and we'll die for sure. And if we go too far... I mean, I'm going to test it out, but if we go too far this direction, we usually run into some pretty dangerous predators. Like, there's usually, like, Spinos over here, Raptors over here. Although, that's a lot of Parasaurs over there. It might actually be safe to go. We're gonna need to... Alright, we'll let those two figure it out. Oh, is this a... Yeah, I think... Oh, hang on. Oh, wow, we got some bugs. That is a lot of bugs. We do not want to be over here. There's a book over there, though. I'm gonna try this. This might kill us, but I want to get... Let's collect this. Alright, now we're getting bonus XP. There we go. This'll get us a level. The problem is my stamina. I need to get out in front of these bugs, because there's 6 of them. Alright, let's rest up a little bit. I want to get all my stamina back. Let's get some food back. And then... Oh, wow, they're high level, too. As long as all my spears don't break, we're gonna be good. We'll actually have a decent amount of chitin to begin with, too. That's kind of nice. Can I carry it? Yeah, we're pretty good. Stamina... What am I... Oh, I'm glowing because of stamina. There should be some ants on the ground. The flying bugs always have some ground bugs. They travel in packs. Oh yeah, we got one of these guys here too. They usually travel in packs as well. Let's do this. We've got a minute before he gets to us. That will get us... Boom, we're good to go. Let's get some stamina. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Yep. Oh, I didn't see the plus. I see one more over there, so there's at least 2. Maybe there's just 2. In the meantime, behind us... Oh, I see the heart, so there's more of them. I don't know where they are, though. But if the heart is there, then they're close enough. We got some decent amount of fog, but that's not a big deal. We are in good shape. Alright, that's the last of our food. Let's get some more hide, since we're gonna need that. I believe, if I remember right, we're gonna need a bunch of that for the raft. Worst case, if something comes along and kills us off, then... Yeah, here we go, 15 food, so we're in good shape for food, too. It would probably be better to have wood on that fire instead of thatch. Thatch burns, like, super fast. Alright, so we've got enough stamina. We've got enough movement speed, so we're done with movement speed for the rest of the game. We're gonna need weight. So the rest of this is gonna be in carry capacity, because we're gonna need as much of that as we can get. Yeah, see, like right now, we're almost full, just like that. Luckily, it's warm enough around here that we're not running into temperature problems. Let's have a look at the... We're gonna need to spend some points. So, we're gonna need... So the raft we can build. Okay, perfect. So fiber, hide, and wood. What are we... I know I keep flipping back and forth. I'm just keeping an eye, because a lot of the time raptors will... That's not a raptor there. No, raptors will make their way down the shore. And if a Spino spawns over there, he's going to make his way out onto the shore as well. So I'm just trying to keep an eye out so I don't get blindsided. Alright, so we are good to go. Fiber and hide. We're not going to have enough carry capacity for the wood. Although, that probably won't matter, because I can just keep harvesting wood until I have enough. Let me see. No, we're going to need storage. The game does that to you too. It runs. It has the monsters, the dinos run right underneath your weapons. But these guys will de-aggro after a second. Yeah, see, he's fine. Yeah, I didn't mean it, dude. I'm sorry. Since we're pretty much out of storage, we're gonna store the... And wood weighs a lot. We're gonna pretty much store the wood in here. That's 179. We're gonna need a little bit more, though. Gonna need to repair our axe here in a second. Keep an eye out. Make sure there's nothing crazy. When you see the herbivores like this, though, like dodos and the turtles and stuff, that's a pretty good sign, because if anything super dangerous is around, it'll usually go after them. Okay, that should be enough to make a raft. Shark over there. We're not gonna worry about him, though. Yeah, so let's take all the wood. We're gonna need 280, I believe. 250, okay, perfect. So there's some wood left over. Put that in there for now. Now, the nice thing, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, we're gonna need... Let's spend some points on bolas, too. We're definitely gonna need that. We're gonna need a bow and arrow as well, but we're not gonna worry about that yet. We're gonna get this raft constructed. Jeez, how much what do I weigh? Oh, we gained a whole bunch. Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting we've got this. Oh, that was... There we go. Alright, so let's get to 200 there. We're not gonna do melee damage at all, because we're just gonna be using rifles by the end of this. Crafting? No, there's no way. Fortitude would be nice early on. Let's do that. I usually put about 10 to 20 in Fortitude. So let's get our Fortitude maybe to 10. That'll let the food and water will deplete a little bit slower. It'll also mean we can withstand temperature a little bit better. But let's get our raft deployed here. And then I actually would like to take most of this stuff just so I don't have to regather everything. So let's do storage. Yep, so storage box, SS storage box. Yeah, we're gonna use the large one, so Oh, and I've got some of the RP storage mod. I don't know if you guys ever seen that mod, but it's got a lot of really nice specialized storage containers. Like huts and things like that you can put wood and stone into, and they fill up as you gather, so they're really neat. You'll see those when I actually start constructing the base, but it's one of my favorite mods. It just looks so much better than the generic storage containers that Ark tends to give you. Okay, that's gonna be enough for now. Let's make a storage, and we'll put one of those to SS. And we'll put that on the raft. Then we're gonna load up the raft and we're gonna get out of here. Okay, so let's put a lot of these resources in here. That'll lower our weight. We're gonna leave that alone. I want that to spoil. That way we can start making narcotics, because we're actually at a level where we can do those too. Let's get everything out of here. Should have enough capacity to carry it. There we go. So now we've got 30 food, and let's pick up the campfire. Can we pick it up? Yeah, we can. As I say, I thought I had that enabled. Alright. So we managed to survive. Well, if you can fit on the raft, dude, you can come along. Alright, never mind. Oh yeah, see the birds are already starting to attack. I can hear them behind me. Once we get a rifle, one of the first things we're gonna do, I don't know if any of you ever played Ark before, the first things we're gonna come back here and we're gonna start slaughtering seagulls. It's important to kill as many of those in this game as you can. Now, once we get across here, they're not particularly dangerous, they're the worst dino in the game, so they should pretty much all die. That little set of rocks right over there, that's where we're gonna build. We're still gonna need some protection. It's not very often, but every once in a while you're gonna get some raptors here over in this area. So you do wanna kind of fence things in, but we need to get just a basic structure built. Plus, I like being right here because you're still on the main island, the main landmass. But right across the river there, right across the channel, you're gonna get to Herbivore Island. So there's a lot of good dinos over there, and there's a ton of metal over there. So it's like one of the best early game sources of metal. Oh, there you go. You can see my sheet there. Stamina, nope. It's at this point. Fortitude will be fine for the moment. Let's just go carry capacity all the way because we're getting ready to build. So we're gonna need to clean this up because these dillos will come over and attack me in a second. We've got 3 spears left, so we should be, yeah, there you are. Yep, I see you. Come on, spit. Really? There you go. Alright, and then your friend is gonna spit in a second. Oh, he spit on your back. Guess you guys are fine with that. I think it's just the 2 of them. I don't see any others around. Now we look good. Alright, we've got plenty of hide for the moment. Let's focus on raw meat here. Because we want to spoil as much of it as we can. Because you need 1 raw meat, you need 1 spoiled meat for every narcotic, which is the next thing that we're really gonna need. Now, like I said, my stacking mod is just not working, which really, really sucks. When this gets down to, like, closer to 0, we'll split this completely out so that the whole stack will spoil instead of just 1. Nope, we got some more dillos over here. And then there's also a survivor note. There's also a survivor note over in this direction, so let's kill these guys. Then we'll go get that, because that'll give us an XP bonus. Now, it's early game, so none of this stuff, it tends to spawn... Well, plus it's the southern part of the island. Southern part of the island and early game, it tends to spawn lower level dinos. which actually, I mean, long term they're not as useful, but for early game they're a lot better. It's a lot easier to tame them. You don't have to wait for hours. So let's head over to here. I have 3 spears left. It's been a while since one broke, so our luck's probably running out with those. There we go. Alright, so now at this point, let's get to 1, 2... We'll probably get to 300 carry capacity, and then we'll call it good for the moment. So let's do... We want everything thatch. We'll tend to use the SS. We'll tend to use the SS stuff. All right, so let's head back over towards the raft, and we'll begin gathering. Now we don't have much as far as storage space at this point, or carry capacity at this point. We're a little better off than we were, but I'd like to be around 500 or 600. Because then you can pretty much carry and do whatever you want to. But let's see if we can get all of the fiber we're gonna need. And then we'll work on thatch and wood and get it all stored. I think if we can just get a basic structure built for shelter, then we should be good, and then call it a good beginning. But so far it's been pretty smooth. Our luck's not gonna hold. We haven't died yet, but that's coming. This is Ark. This we're gonna store in here because we do want it to. We're waiting for it to all spoil. How close is this to the end? Oh yeah, so that's 4 minutes left. I'm gonna forget about it. So let's split all. If you have a full stack, it's not gonna split. You know what I mean? It'll just do. Yep, there we go. Actually, I forgot about this little trick. So the timer is at 4 minutes. This timer is a lot higher, but if we do this, when you drag it over, it'll pick up this timer. So now that whole stack is at 4 minutes. You can only fit about 200 and change for individual items, so we're pretty close to the max. We'll save this anyway because we're gonna want cooked meat at some point. So there's no reason to do all of it. We'll keep some of it in reserve. It's just a stack of raw meat, so it's slowly gonna rot anyway, so we'll be able to pick that up as it goes. So as far as plans from here, the very first thing you're always gonna wanna do, we wanna level up, get to about, what do I need to repair this stone? Let's go get some stone. Oh, we're running out of storage space too, so we're gonna wanna go dump all this stuff off. You wanna get to, like I always try to get to about 25 or 30 right off the bat, and then get yourself right into metal tools. Sometimes, I mean, often I'll get to metal tools before I even start taming dinos. But eventually we're gonna start needing a ton of berries, so picking up berries by hand just sucks. Like, there's no reason to do it, so you need to start getting good dinos right off the bat. Now, we should be able to, once we get across the water, I'm not gonna build a base there. Like, we're not gonna build like a permanent base there or anything like that, but once we get across, we should be able to find some stegos, and some trikes. Both of those make really good gatherers. If you get a trike, they're really slow. Like, trikes are like super slow, so you're not gonna run around very fast, but they have really good pushback and attack, and they have decent hit points. So for early game combat, like, we start having issues with raptors, things like that, the trike is gonna be able to easily handle that. And with the pushback, it takes forever when you're fighting with them. Ugh, what am I missing? Flint. So let's go get some flint. It takes forever when you're fighting with a trike, but if we want to upgrade our tools without having to use something like the bench, you can either get lucky on a drop, or you can go find some alphas. And if you have a decent trike, you can kind of slow boat over to where some of the alphas are, like a alpha raptor, or maybe even, probably a rex might be too much, but like a carno or a raptor. Alpha, if you kill a couple of those, if you can find them, you'll get some really good loot. Usually you get some upgraded tools, which that helps out quite a bit as well. Alright, that really should be enough. Let's head over here and see what kind of condition we're in. It's a little cooler here. Let me take a look at temperature-wise, 57. Let's do maybe one more point in fortitude. That'll help out just a little bit. Once we start getting cold like this, our food and water will get consumed a lot faster. Alright, let's get all this in here. Yep, see that whole stack went? I told you I was going to forget about it. But yeah, now we have 95 spoiled meat, which is fantastic. Now, we should have... To tell you the truth, we should have built a canoe, because if you build a canoe, that'll actually work as like a, or at least it used to, it'll work like a, almost like a little mini refrigerator. Which will help increase the spoil timer, so you can keep your stuff a little bit longer. But anyway, yeah, let's look at our building here. SS, so we're gonna need fiber, a bunch of thatch, and a little bit of wood. So let's grab some wood. Thatch hardly weighs anything, so we're gonna grab just a ton of that. And we're about 101. Okay, so we're in good shape. Fiber might be the problem. Once we get metal tools, we'll be able to build We'll be able to build what is it? A sickle? Let me see. Yeah, metal sickles. Those will pick up fiber like super fast. Right here looks like as good of a spot as any. It's relatively safe. You've got some shelter. The water is right there. We'll actually be able to start a greenhouse over in this area and start growing some crops. That way we can get right into kibble production as well. I think what we're gonna need to do, the moment we get some of the utility dinos, that would be like your trike and a few others. Once those are done and out of the way, like a trike and a stego, we'll start grabbing turtles as well. I'd like to get like 6 or 7 turtles tamed up, because they'll start dropping regular eggs, which you can use for kibble. That's really useful for some of the smaller dinos, especially if we're gonna start getting a like a Diplo, I think is the name. Anyway, it's been a long time since I played Ark. But anyway, we're gonna need a few like mid-range dinos that the kibble is really, really good for. So let's build maybe about 6 foundations. Oh, we're already starting to get a beard. So we're probably gonna need about 6 foundations. Let's build about 10 walls. This is gonna give us a bunch of levels. Where are we? Holy cow. Yeah, I put the leveling on double, so I'll be honest, because I didn't anticipate it giving me this far. But I think the double, the 2 times XP plus all these bonuses we've been picking up, it's just shot us right through the ranks. So we've got all the levels we're gonna need for quite a while. And as we start building, basically we're gonna build ourselves a basic hut. But as we're building a bigger and bigger base, crafting gives you tons and tons of levels, so. Alright, so we're onto walls. Let's go ahead and start putting down these foundations while we're waiting. We're not gonna get it, like, fancy. Like, sometimes you can do the tricks where you lower the foundation and make it look a little better because it's kind of at ground level. We're not gonna worry about any of that stuff right now. Alright, so we're just gonna need a door at the front and a door in the back. We'll call it good. We're gonna make it too high though, because we're not a hobbit. And we're probably gonna need, let's head back over and see what we need for more resources. Well, we've got plenty of wood, so we're fine there. Plenty of thatch. Fiber we're running out of, so let's get some more fiber. And that's what I thought that was gonna be the problem. What is that? Okay. Holy crap. At this stage in the game, that stuff scares you. It's getting a little dark, so let me change the gamma a little bit. One of these guys would be nice. One of these for the left, one of these for the right, one more for the left, one more for the right. Be in good shape. Alright, let's put the walls down. Okay, yeah, it looks like we did do SS walls before, so that's nice. Now, what sucks is we're not gonna have any windows. We'll fix that in a bit. I wanna go that direction? Or that. No, yeah, let's go this direction with it. Oh, snapping. There we go. Alright, so that's in good shape. Let's get the corner pieces up. There we go. I mean, we could just build a box, but, you know, that's kind of what this is without the sloped or anything, sloped ceilings, or just make it like 1 unit high, but that's kind of boring. Plus, this will give us something to work with when we're upgrading it later on. Alright, so that gives us some shelter. And then one more wall piece. Now the nice thing about the superstructure doors is they'll open and close automatically for you. There we go. So now that gives us a shelter bonus. Now, did I have my... Yep. We're gonna need some stairs and steps, but we're not gonna stress too hard about that right now. Let's get the campfire down. Let's start the fire so that we actually have some light. Then we should be able to clear off most of this stuff from the raft. Do I have enough to build a storage? I do. Oh, beautiful. So I have one storage bin on the inside. Let's get our storage bin put down, and then for now, we'll call our shelter good. So next episode, we're gonna get into... Yep, go down. You can do it. It's stuck. There we go. So next episode, we'll actually start getting into crafting narcotics, get our bow, get an arrow up and running, essentially get ourselves ready to start taming dinos, number one. Number two, we're gonna start getting into metal tools. So we'll get a few of the crafting items built up and started on here, and then we'll head over to Herbivore Island, take a look at what we've got over there, and get started on metal tools. But I do appreciate you guys tuning in. Thank you for the support on the No Man's Sky series. Hopefully you guys will enjoy Ark Survival Evolved just as much. So until next time, thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.